Hi, we are from Group B and we chose to do book donation for our community project. Our community project is called Book Give. As you can see, there are 6 members in our group consist of project manager, secretary, liaison person, and 2 media managers. I am Nurul Iman, the treasurer of this project, and today I'm gonna talk about the project background, why we decide to do this project with the community, and the needs and problems of this project. First, what is the project? The project is about helping students from primary school to gain access to reference books and have enough resources to gain knowledge. The community involved in this project is students that do not have the privilege to have their own reference books. COVID-19 pandemic has caused a lot of students having difficulties to purchase books due to a lot of restriction. Therefore, this project will help to purchase books for the school library. Second, why we decide to do the project with primary school students. Our first goal is to spread the spirit of reading to the unprivileged students who may not have access to books. Next, to help the students on their education and examination. Knowledge will help them to further their studies in higher education. Lastly, our third goal is to promote positive attitudes within the local community and show good examples to the children. These 3 goals can help the students discover that they could change their life and have a bright future with only one book. This also helps the students to understand that we have to always help those people who are not privileged as we are. Next, the needs from this community project is we need to reach the donation target, which is RM400, to purchase enough reference books for the students. We also need to choose the right school and make sure that the reference books we are going to buy are suitable for primary school students. It is not easy since we are not a well-known community project, hence we have to do whatever we can to reach the donation target. Lastly, problems and issues that arise from this community project are: first, there is restriction to deliver the donation to the school library due to pandemic. Second, we do not have enough exposure and might not reach the donation target. Third, we may choose wrong reference books and it is not suitable for primary school students. That's all from me. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Nurul Izzati Binti Rosli. Now I will explain regarding the planning process and also the memorable moments during this project. Okay, on 26th of October, we had a discussion and we discussed on what project that we want to take. We decided to do a project to collect some fund, and from that we want to buy books for the students in a rural area. After that, after we discuss our project, we find and try to choose a suitable school for this project, and we decided to give this book to the school, one of the school in Kedah, which is SK Guarnapai, that is located in Kodiang, Kedah. We want to give this book because we believe that this school need more reference and more books for the students to read. The total number of the students in the school is 132 students. After we decided to give the books to this school, me myself as a licensed person, I contacted the school itself, and I try to explain to the headmistress and also to the school regarding the our objectives and our aims for this project. And after getting their approval, we open for a 1-month donation. After that, I went to the bookshops and buy the reference book and also the story books for the students. The reason why we decided to buy the reference book because we want the students to get access to more reference when they do their homeworks, when they do their revision. And the reason why we want to buy storybooks because we want to encourage the students to read and to and want them to get involved in a storytelling competition, want to improve their talents. After that, uh, me represent my team to hand over the book itself to the headmistress, Puan Khadijah binti Othman. I had an opportunity to give the books and also visit the library school itself. It was a really great experience. The memorable moments that I would remember is the first one is where the discussion group itself, we discussed through WhatsApp all the project that we do. We discuss through WhatsApp because due to MCO we cannot meet each other. However, even though we discuss through WhatsApp, we try to avoid any miscommunication. We try to avoid any misunderstanding, and we try to understand each one of our team and try and tolerate in terms of timing, in terms of ideas, and we try to share ideas and knowledge between each others. It are really nice to working with a team that can understand and can tolerate and can give their best for this project. Thank you so much. And the second one, the best moment during this project is where our donation exceed target. On the first day we decided on this project, we target to get a fund collection about RM 400 ringgit. However, due to overwhelming support from the family, from the lecturers, and also from the friends, we managed to get about RM 740 for this collection. We are very happy. Thank you so much for the support. And the last one, the best moment is for me myself, because I had an opportunity to hand over the book itself. It was a really great experience for me. Thank you for this opportunity. And before I end this presentation, I will show you some photos and video on the area of the school, and also some part of the library school. That's all from me. Thank you.
Next would be the risks and problems that our group encountered during the project. The first risk would be less exposure on the donation project due to the pandemic. Our group can only promote the donation through virtual platforms. Secondly, there is a slowdown in donation collection on week 5 and also week 6. This was a major problem as our group was behind schedule to achieve the target donation amount. Next would be the restrictions to deliver the donations to the school library due to the pandemic, which limits our movement as a team. And lastly would be the types of books and the quantity of books that is suitable to be donated to the school library. And as for the solutions, there is active promotions of the project on Instagram and also WhatsApp application. This is to attract the attention of the user of the platform about the project. Next would be the chain method of promotion, in which the team members would promote the project to their respective friends and families, which then would promote it to their friends. As there is limitations in movement from our team, there is also a representative from the group that will distribute the donation to the school library. And lastly, the books chosen would be storybooks for lower primary students and also reference books to the upper primary students. And also the quantity of the books depends on the amount donation that has been collected.
Hi, this is Shaliza, and now I will be presenting about execution process. I'm gonna highlight the group success and memorable moments throughout the project. First, contact school. Once we have decided on the school, our group contact the targeted school library, which is Sekolah Kebangsaan Guarnapai, stating our purpose to donate books and helping about 132 students by providing them more study resources. Fortunately, we got a positive response from the school and managed to get approval for the donation project. Next, online campaign. During week 3, we officially started our online fundraising campaigns through social media advertising. Our main platform to carry out the campaign is Instagram. The media team managed to set up our Instagram account under the name Book Cave Project, and we also designed the logo for this project with members' opinion and feedback. So every week, we will make sure to post on our account like posters about donations and also some interesting contents to actively promote this project. This way, we can give more exposure about our campaign and hope to reach more people out there. Next, total donation. Thanks to the members' effort and the overwhelming support we get, we managed to reach and even exceed our target. We collected a total amount of 740 ringgit, which is 340 ringgit above our target. This is a huge success for our group since in the beginning the numbers of donation barely increased. So all the members decided to use WhatsApp to promote Book Cave to families and friends introducing this campaign. And so the result for this is what we can see here. Lastly, book distribution. Once the donation closed, the members have decided on the types of books that are suitable for middle school students. We purchased a total of 104 books, consist of reference books and storybooks. After that, one of our members personally visited the school library and distributed all the books to headmistress Puan Khalijah. And next, these are the photos captured as evidence for the distribution.
Now we proceed to the next slide. Before I begin, hi, my name is Alisa, and I will be talking about our team's experience based on the point of view of leadership skills. The first one is communication skills. Since this is a group project, everyone has to communicate in order to get to know each other and to plan this project together. Even though we all have to communicate from behind the screen, we still manage to share our ideas, points of views, and information effectively. We also have to consult with our lecturer regarding on this project. And as our project is about donating books to the targeted school, we have to contact them first to ask for their approval. This really improves our communication skills since this project requires a clear, concise, and organized communications not only among us as team members, but also other community that include people of all ages. The next one is about teamwork. There is no doubt that teamwork is essential to the success of any organization, and this is no exemption to our own group. No single individual can do all the work on their own, and hence, for this project, we managed to plan, design, develop, and execute all duties related to our roles together to complete this job. This really shows us how important it is to work together as a group in order to accomplish our goals. Moving on to the third point, which is about time management skills. As mentioned before, we separate all the tasks based on our roles. At times, this workload can be overwhelming, especially when we have other responsibilities aside from this project. This really makes us learn how to prioritize our job based on its importance and urgency. We also need to track the time it takes for us to complete our weekly duties so that we have enough time to complete our tasks and manage to meet the deadlines. Last but not least is adaptability. Since this is our first time working for the charity project, it really put us in front of new challenges almost every single day. This experience really teaches us how to react in different situations and to adapt to the changes, even if it means that we need to work out of our own comfort zone. That's the thing that makes us tough and ready to face any kind of situation in the future.
Hi everyone, my name is Nuriza and I'm going to be presenting about the impact of the project in two views, which are the immediate impact as well as the long-term impact. So I'm gonna first start with the immediate impact. My first point is academic. So as you can see here, I'm not saying that it is wrong to rely on external sources, but as we know that this school located in the rural areas, so there will be transportation issues for the students to commute from their home to the public libraries, which usually located in the urban areas. So it will be definitely time consuming. So if these transportation issues could be solved by undertaking this project, the students can have more time for their studies, to focus on their studies, and eventually will improve their academic performance. So these transportation issues could lead to our next point, which is financial. It is obviously gonna save a lot of money for the transportation costs, and most importantly, the direct impact of this project is to save costs from buying the books itself, because books nowadays cost a lot. So the parents could use to save money for the students' essentials such as healthy food, because healthy food nowadays also is quite expensive. Okay, let's move to the long-term impact. My first point is the future. So to put it simply, when there are enough resources for various subjects and things such as storybooks, it will enhance the imagination of the students, and this will enable them to explore many possibilities of what they could become in the future, with less influence from others of what they should do in the future. It will lead to the next point, which is experts. So in order to produce experts in a country within specific areas, it needs early exposures. So when the students is exposed at a very young age, they could decide for themselves what they should do in high school as well as in universities. So when they do something that they love, they will do it better, with all their hearts. These are the ideas that could be used to improve the project if we were about to do it again in the future. So my first point is the donation. So instead of collecting donations from individuals, we could propose to collect donations from a bigger corporation, to save time to achieve targets. And the donation could be in monetary form as well as a donation in kind, such as the books itself. So the books is directly donated from the big corporation, such as like bookstores, to the organizations itself. My second point is the organizations. Instead of focusing on just the primary school, maybe we could split the donations into to be given to various stage of education institutions, starting from kindergarten, primary school, secondary school, as well as universities. And not just that, maybe we could give the donation to orphanage, and we have study cafes now, so maybe we could donate there. The third point is the materials. So we could donate for multiple subjects, not just focus on English, and for various subjects we could not just focus on the reference book, but also maybe exercise books and stationaries for those needed, board games to enhance the imagination, the creativity, and some flashcards for kindergarten. The fourth point is the delivery method. We could place online order for the shop to directly deliver the goods to the address that we attach, which is the address of the organizations that will receive the products or the goods. In this way, it could save a lot of costs, such as storage costs, delivery costs, and the cost of the handler of the goods. The fifth point is the awareness. So we should find balance in both the virtual platform as well as the physical platform, such as handing out brochures. But as we know the current situation, we are in the middle of the pandemic, so we cannot do that. So I wish that we could do more physical awareness, such as opening up the booth in the future. And the last one is the time management. We could do better for the planning. to improve in the previous point that I've mentioned earlier, such as the donation and the delivery method, and to execute this event earlier than we should. And last but not least, I wanted to say that I know that we have a lot to improve from this project. So I have a quote from a very famous author who is named Mark Twain, down in the box below, that continuous improvement is better than delayed perfection. So that's all for our presentation today. On behalf of my group members, I want to say thank you everyone. And if you happen to have any question, you can contact any of us anytime. So bye.